Yo boys, what is going on and welcome back to the channel once again. Today where we are going to be trying out some SplashYard, boys. Now this is a deck that I'm not great with. I haven't played an awful lot, but I get decimated by way too often. So today I'm going to be giving it a go and seeing if I can destroy as much as some people do to me, boys. So yeah, we do have the Zap in here now. Of course, I don't have the Evo Zap. So the Evo Zap is something you can use in this deck if you do have it and you're you know, not as underprivileged as I am. But yeah, so we're gonna be giving it a go. Now, obviously, the deck will be slightly better with the Evo Zap, but I don't think you need it. I don't think it's gonna make that much a difference, boys. I probably could have just subbed in the Ice Spirit and just pretended it was the Zap. You know, that's pretty much what the Zap is, just a reskin of the Ice Spirit, in my opinion. But you know, what's my opinion matter? Anyway, so let's go in for Baby Dragon in the back here, and I might go. Oh, I have no idea what to do against this. I'll go for my Knight here. And then I will just tornado this into this, like back a bit and into the center. And we'll go for the Tombstone as well. I know that's a huge overcommitment, but I didn't really have much else I could do in that situation. And I'd rather not take a balloon hit this early on, whenever we don't even have like a damage lead to really depend on. So, we're just going to play a bit past here now. We'll go for the Ice Wizard here. We're going to go for the Poison. I'll take out the Little Prince in time. And yeah, we can take that. Pretty nice defense. We're going to clean up. We're going to take a little bit of damage. Nothing too bad. We're about 130 behind, whatever. You know, it's okay, boys. We're not panicking yet. We won't panic until it gets to the end game. But this deck really strives in the double and triple elixir. And I'm not sure if this is like the original version of SplashYard. SplashYard. But it's one that I think works really well. It's one that I've seen work the best. So it's the one that I'm going to use for today. It does have 3 spells. I think instead of Zap, normally you run Barb Barrel, which probably would be better in this situation. But you know, I'm just going to run the Zap because, yeah, I don't know. No real reason why, boys. We're just going to run it for the sake of it. So let's go for the Zap here and take out these archers. You know, if I hadn't have sat and wondered what to do for so long, we would have defended that a lot easier, but I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, so we didn't get to do that, boys. So I'm just going to go with my Baby Dragon and hopefully take out this balloon sooner rather than later. Really nicely, and now we might start going in for a graveyard soon enough. We're in the double elixir now, so we're not going to get punished as well. And we'll go for the graveyard here now. Nice cross the bridge, so we do have this advantage. We're going to go for the poison here, just to get rid of those Evo archers quite quickly. I know the poison we probably could have got better value. Maybe took that Little Prince with it out as well somehow, but we didn't. So let's go for a Tombstone here. We'll go for the Ice Wizard as well, just off to the side. We'll go for the Knight in the center to make sure we pull as many of those we can. Went for a little bit late, so we're not going to pull all of them, but we pulled quite a few of them. Okay, let's tornado this back so we're not taking that much damage. And we'll go for the Tombstone here in the center. We're going to take quite a bit of damage on both sides, but that's okay for now. We're still holding on quite well. Not accidentally, but quite well, boys. You know, we'll take it, we'll take it. So let's go for our Evo Knight here in front of the Ice Wizard. Keep it alive. And then we will go for the graveyard here as well. Now, I don't know what the perfect graveyard placement is, boys. I'm not good with this. So if I'm doing some really bad placements, please forgive me. I'm trying my best. So what we will do though is whenever, hopefully this balloon doesn't get shot off, it doesn't, and we're going to go poison. We'll take the poison value, take out the Little Prince, you know, the best of both worlds, as Mighty Cyrus would say. So we'll go for the Knight here in the center. I'm going to zap this on the right just to make sure that Little Prince doesn't start doing mega damage to my tower, and we'll take that hit, it's fine. We'll go for the Baby Dragon here. We'll go for the Tombstone just off to the right to pull it back a little bit. Hopefully distract it long enough to where it's not really going to matter. And now we hopefully not. Oh, that gets a hit off. Okay, we're going to start prepping. Let's go for an Ice Wizard in the back here. I'm not going to be able to go for my Knight onto the right side, which is a little bit annoying. I'm going to have to go all out defense on this left side. We'll go for the poison as well. We'll go Baby Dragon here in the center. And honestly, we might go in for like a naked Tombstone. I'm not too sure. Probably not the best idea, but maybe. Okay, let's go in for the Evo Knight here, actually. And then let's go for the Tombstone right about now. Gonna clean up, let's go poison as well. Try to get as much damage as we possibly can. We'll go for the tornado here as well. Get things away a little bit. The fisherman's gonna come and pull away our Knights, so we're not gonna be able to do quite as much, but we're still holding on really well here. We'll go for this. We'll go for the Ice Wizard as well. I feel like I needed to really utilize my Ice Wizard a bit more this matchup, and I feel like that could be what caused us here. Let's go for the tornado. We'll go for the Knight here just off to the right. Nice. And then let's go for another graveyard on the tower. We'll go for the Tombstone here. Come on, go for the poison, and hopefully this should be game. Come on, please. Can we hold on? We just about take it, boys. Insanely lucky, but let's hop straight into game number 2. And yes, boys, we are back for game number 2 against this guy from the Northern Mike clan after a really close first game. Pretty nice win. And yeah, as I said, boys, I'm not experienced this deck. You know, we're trying it out. I want to see if it's still a top deck, especially after the Graveyard Nerf. I thought the Graveyard Nerf was going to do a lot more, and this is a really aggressive play, but let's go for it and see what happens. So yeah, boys, don't please forgive me if my gameplay is annoying you, but we are just going to take that right tower right off the bat. This guy, what a way to start the match. I am more than happy with that. We'll go for a knight here, and then we should be able to clean all this up relatively easily. We'll go for a zap right about now, just to reset that little prince, and then we'll go for the ice wizard on top, and bam, cleaned up nicely. 1 minute in, and 45 seconds in, and the tower's gone. Now, we might struggle to defend this, though. That's the only thing. How does this pull? Let's just go for a pull back, and then what we can do is go down with the tombstone, pull in the center, and that's it, cleaned up. Nice and easy, boys. Off to a really good start for game number 2. You know, we can't complain with that. I thought that was a mega overcommitment going for the graveyard that early, and you know, maybe it was, maybe like we did take his tower, maybe we're such a elixir disadvantage now that it's going to be a struggle, but you know, that's for later me to worry about, not current me. Current me's happy with what's happened so far and happy with the progress of the game. So let's go for our poison here. Actually, I go for my knight behind as well. Let's pull back that knight, and then I'm actually going to zap just to get rid of that little prince, keep our baby dragon alive, because baby dragon is going to just do work from above, excuse me, and not have to take any worries in the world, because baby dragon just lives through everything. You know, I feel it's a bit of an underrated card. It doesn't do much damage, it doesn't do an awful lot, but it just doesn't die either. Like, you just, I feel like a lot of you guys could probably relate to this. You just come up against baby dragons and it just doesn't die. Like, you don't know what happened, you don't know why, but the card just wants to live on. So we'll go for the baby dragon on top. Right about now. We'll go for the tornado to pull this back, and then we're going to go ice wizard to slow it down. That'll be pretty nice, and then we'll go for the evo knight here. Going to go for the zap. I was hoping to get that little prince retarget onto the knight, and did I? No, I didn't. Okay, but we do have a big counterattack coming right now in the form of graveyard with evo knight. Can you get any more perfect of a combo, boys? And if we could get the bowler target onto our knight, which it will, we'll go for the tornado here on the tower. The baby dragon will actually take out and get some good damage off. We'll go for the tombstone here in the middle. We'll go for, that's really bad for me. That's poor. That's poor gameplay for me, boys. That's 100% my bad. So let's go for our knight here, and I think as long as we just tornado this all away, we should be able to win this game pretty nicely. Okay, we'll go for this. Go for the zap. We're just holding, please. And we managed to hold on, boys. That's to help us through in the game number 3. And yes, guys, we are back for the third and final game against Mr. Anto from that clan. So 2 nice games so far, boys. You know, the first game was incredibly close. The second game, we took the tower too easily, but we almost threw it away in the end there. But you know, we'll not talk about that. Then nonetheless, we won, and that's what really matters, boys. You know, the team spirit. So let's go for a baby dragon here on top of our knight. He has nowhere defense right now, so we can just go for that. We'll go for the poison over here on the left side, and then I honestly might just go for the graveyard here. I know this is going to be really aggressive again, but it worked out last time, so let's just go for it and see what happens. Hopefully our troops can cross the bridge first, which they will. Really nice timing. And he's going to go for barbs, which baby dragon should hopefully just take out. We're going to get some nice damage off. We get like, what, 800 damage? Cannot complain with that one bit. We'll go for ice wizard, and hopefully ice wizard should clean all this up pretty nicely. And it will, I think. We'll go for a knight anyway. I don't want to take them skeleton dragons to the face like that. And we'll just make sure we take no damage, and we have a bit of a counter-attack going, I guess. You know, it's nothing amazing, but it's something. It's better than nothing. You know what they say, something's always better than nothing, boys. So, he's going to go for his bomber here. Now, I'm going to assume that was an Evo bomber. I didn't actually look, but I will assume. We'll go baby dragon, which take out the bomber, and then we'll go for a tombstone in the center. Went for a little bit early. I thought that would have died after 2. Don't know why he went for his elixir collector there. He's just giving us the poison value on his already weakened tower. So I guess I'll take that, and maybe we can get some skeleton damage off in the tower. Very possibly, yeah, we can, a good little bit. Like another like 400 damage. We're doing really well, boys. This game is off to a great start. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. So, this deck is still performing really, really well. And I was actually worried about this deck. Well, I wasn't worried because I actually don't ever play this deck. I don't really enjoy playing against it either. So I was not one bit worried. But I was worried for the fact that I just thought the Tombstone wasn't going to work. Or, not Tombstone, Graveyard, my bad. I didn't think Graveyard would work quite as well after the recent update where it kind of got me where it like lasts a lot quicker. Excuse my just illiterateness. And that Bomber's still alive. That's so irritating. But nonetheless, yeah, I thought it was going to be not as good a card, but it seems to not be struggling at all. If anything, it just kind of assaults people a lot quicker, which I guess is good for the card. You know, it's good in certain points. It makes it a bit easier to counter with things like, you know, your what am I struggling so much here for? With earthquakes and poisons, like spells can outlast a lot quicker, but it also does damage a lot quicker. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword or whatever you call it. We'll go for poison here, and I'm gonna go for my zap. I'll go for my elixir or my knight here as well. Now we might struggle a little bit here. We took a lot of damage there. That was quite sloppy defending from me, to be honest. So hopefully we can pull this back a little bit because that was really, really bad. He's gonna go for a bad tornado. Oh, I thought that didn't get line up, to be honest. Let me tornado this back. I don't want to take extra damage, and I take extra damage anyway, so I just wasted 3 elixir, which is just fantastic for me. We're gonna go for the poison. Hopefully that takes out the electric dragon along with the baby dragon, and we don't have to do any more about it. And then what we will start to do is just prep for a big graveyard push here. I don't know why I continuously call it Tombstone. My apologies. So let's go for an Ice Wizard here as well. We'll go for a baby dragon in just a moment. Right about now we'll go for baby dragon. And we will hit the poison here to take out these sooner rather than later. We're going to actually tornado the bomber into the poison to get it out of the way because I do not want to deal with that bomber. And it's still alive somehow. Gone now, thankfully. And we'll go for another tombstone here. Okay, quite nice. We're doing pretty good so far. Our Evo Knight is gone, which is a little bit annoying. We're actually going to go for the poison here on defense. And we will just tornado everything back into that. Nice, okay, we'll go for the zap here. And that cleaned up pretty nicely, boys. So now we're going to go for the knight in front of the Ice Wizard. And then we'll go for the graveyard on the back here. Then hopefully we can get down our poison right on the tower on top of the skeleton dragons. Really, really nice. Get a little bit of damage. We just need enough to the point where we can just hold on for the rest of the game, which I'm not sure if that's enough. He will probably just golem the bridge here, and we need to defend. Now he's not actually going to golem the bridge. He's going to go for his his battle healer, which I'm not too sure if that was a good idea. We'll go for the poison top all this. Going to go for the zap and everything here. We'll just get everything down. Okay, nice. We'll go for a high knight again. We're going to just tornado this way out of the way. I do not want to deal with that. And we're going to go for poison. Now that might be a very bad poison. That poison might cost me the game, actually. And I think it will. Let's get around to this. Let's go for another spell here. No, we're in struggle time, boys. I needed to go for my poison. It is what it is. We lost the third game here because of some sloppy defending from me. Anyways, this is the deck that we did use for today's video, boys. Now, as we've seen, this deck worked really, really well. And I might not have got the value from the graveyard like some of you guys might. I'm not too experienced with it. So, you know, feel free to let me know how bad I am in the comments. But anyways, boys, this deck still can hold its own to this day. So if you're a graveyard player and you thought maybe after the recent nerfs that it was a little bit gone, it is definitely not. The card still works well. It's just a little bit easier to counter with poison, graveyard, like a well-timed log, or not graveyard, poison, earthquake, a well-timed log. Just things can make it a bit more easy to counter. But anyways, boys, if you did enjoy the video, do be sure to hit like and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all tomorrow for a brand new video. Peace out.